Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Talking Ball with JR. And boys, we are back for another episode. And the first weekend of the World Cup has finally finished, guys. And what a weekend it was. So I'm going to give you guys a little recap of what happened and what you guys missed out on. Now, before we get started, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hit me with some hype points. It helps the channel grow. So please go ahead and help the brother out. You know what I'm saying? Starting off on Friday night, guys, and USA played against Paraguay. And guys, they're calling it the best American performance in the World Cup of all time. Some like Alexi loudest, whatever his name is, and the takes that guy's has is horrendous. If you guys think I have bad takes, that guy's takes it takes the cake. It takes the cake. This guy said that the USA the performance was good, right? But he said the USA performance was the greatest performance a World Cup team, not just USA, a World Cup team has had. Now, I don't know if the brother has started watching football now or when he started watching, because I don't know if he's been hit too many times, trying to go for headers during his playing career, because I don't know if he forgets that there was other teams, back in the day. I don't know if he forgets maybe a 2002, Brazil, maybe a 2000 what was it, a 2006, Italy, like I don't know who he's forgetting. But I'm going out on a limb and say it wasn't that American team that had the best first half performance. But that being said, though, USA did have a phenomenal performance, and they did outshine what I thought they would do. I thought they would go out there and win like 2-0, but I was not expecting a 4-1 victory, and especially a 4-1 dominant victory. But went they out there and they absolutely cooked. And Christian Pulisic, Mr. Captain America, aka the LeBron James of soccer, has appeared to take a knock. He got pulled there in a halftime, guys. But after that, they still didn't miss a beat. Balogun has gone out there, guys, and certified himself as the USA number 9. He played phenomenal, had a phenomenal finish with his left foot, and he's looking incredibly good. And he's looking like he's hitting on all cylinders. Heading over to Saturday, it's Qatar versus Switzerland, guys, and how Switzerland didn't win this game is beyond me, guys. They had the same exact stats as a Germany team that we're going to talk about later that won 7-1. So they literally had the same exact stats as a team that won 7-1, but they ended up over here drawing against Qatar. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what's going on with Switzerland. Well, actually, I do know what's going on with Switzerland. They keep trying to play Mbolu. I don't know if you guys realize Mbolu isn't that guy, and he has never been that guy. Okay, he was a wonder kid back in the day. Cool. But this guy hasn't lived up to anything. He's not that good of a striker. You know what I mean? They had 30 shots, and only 8 of them were on target. Come on now. And I think one of them was the penalty. So really, it was 7. And Mbolu, you're great at pens. Congratulations. But can we get somebody that's going to go out there and score goals on open play? Because Switzerland need help. Switzerland need help badly because they don't have a number 9, in my opinion. Mbolo is not a number 9. And maybe they should play my boy. I told you guys about this kid. That he came in, Johan Manzambi. I think that's how I say it, Manzambi. He's got to play. I think he should be the number 9 of the team because I'm be real with you. Mbolo ain't that guy. Unless it's penalties, he ain't that guy. Brazil versus Morocco, guys, in Brazil tied with Morocco, just like I said they were, but they actually played worse than I thought they would. I thought that they would take the game to Morocco, and Morocco would take the game to them, and it would be entertaining back and forth. That would lead to a 2-2 draw. But 1-1, and the way we looked, especially in those first 30 minutes, I felt like our midfield forgot how to play football. Casemiro looked like a deer in headlights. He didn't look like the Casemiro of Manchester United this season. He didn't look like the Casemiro during even the friendlies. But Fabinho, he came in and looked phenomenal. I wouldn't be surprised if Fabinho started next game because he looked incredible when he came in. He looked like he kind of figured out more of the midfield for us. And obviously, guys, I think, Igor Thiago should never be starting for Brazil. I think he should be the last resort. If Brazil need a goal and he can, somehow get his head on it or somehow bumble into the goal, then we should use him in that way, because I don't think there's a world that Igor Thiago helps our team, especially the way that we want to play, especially with the players that we have. We're not crossing the ball in. We're not going to go out there and just look for Route 1 football or play him back to goal, because that's not how we play. We need a guy that's going to run it behind the defense and go out there and pick apart this defense and score goals when needed. And this guy missed a lot of chances, and he didn't look like he was right at any moment in this game. He didn't have one instance where I'm like, okay, that's why we got him there. Even there was a cross that we came in, and he literally whiffed the freaking header. Like, dude, if you're going to be good at something, be good at heading the freaking ball. If you're not going to do anything else. Credit to Morocco. They outplayed Brazil simply, and Boadi looked phenomenal. I understand why people are so hype on him. I understand why people want him on every team. Every big club is wanting him. I understand, because he went out there and bossed that midfield. Everything Casemiro wasn't doing, this kid was. He was running and he was all over that midfield. He was doing his thing. He played phenomenal. I'm such a big fan. I am such a big fan after this game. I am a huge fan. But Morocco, I think they should put their head like I think Morocco walks away like, damn, we lost 2 points because they should have gone 3 points. They should have. Brazil didn't deserve a 1 point. We look terrible. Now that might be me being a harsh critic of my team, but I don't know. Something has to change. I think we got to put a little bit more Endrick. I think we gotta stop trying, Rafinha and Vinny on the same side. It doesn't work. Like, let Rafinha go on one side, let Vinny go on the other. I don't know why we're doing all these things. We played a formation that we didn't even play during the friendlies. It didn't make sense to me. We played Igor Thiago once in a friendly starting, and the game he started, he got hooked at halftime, and everyone was talking about how terrible he was. So I don't get what the hell happened. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mateus Cunha is probably starting next game and we're playing a 4-2-4 instead. And I think that's the better formation for us. So Haiti, I hopefully, even though I'm part Haitian, I hope that we absolutely obliterate them. Speaking of Haiti, guys, Scotland versus Haiti took place after that. And actually, Haiti kind of surprised me. They actually went out there and took the game to Scotland. And Scotland didn't look that great. Scott McTominay, where you at, Brody? It's not the Serie A anymore, so you can't play? What the hell is going on? Because he didn't look good whatsoever. So, Scott, what's up with you, my dude? Are we going to figure something out? Are you going to play good? But at least John McGinn was out there to go and save them and get them 3 points. Shout out John McGinn. It was a terrible goal, and they didn't do much after that either. But shout out to Haiti. It seems like they're going to give it to, going to take the game to Brazil, and we're going to see if the Brazilians are ready for it. But the Scottish people, I would say you be concerned. Be concerned because you guys didn't look great, but you guys should be able to make it to the next phase with 3 points. Australia versus Turkey, boys. I have no idea how Australia were able to steal 3 points from Turkey. Turkey were playing phenomenally. Just defensively, they looked terrible. But Arda Güler, you went out there and did your thing like I said you were. Now, guys, I hate to brag, but I'm just saying, all the players I said to look out for kind of did they think. I'm just letting you guys know. Even if you want to go back on Thursday, I told you guys that Quinones was that guy from Mexico, and what does he do? He scores the goal. I'm just saying, when it comes to these things, I does this thing, guy. I'm saying when it comes, and you guys want to say I have bad takes. Go look. I'm telling you guys, go look at Alexis Lalas. His takes are terrible. Don't come at my takes until you go see his. But guys, Australia getting those 3 points has put in such a spanner in the works for that group. I thought that Turkey was going to go out there and win this group pretty easily, but now this Group D has become very, very interesting. Australia versus USA, guys, on Friday is going to be a huge game, and even that game might even decide who tops the group. If Australia end up winning it, they're basically guaranteed top in the group. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Group D now. I'm excited to see Turkey versus USA on the last day, see who gets the group, because I think that might be even potentially like, who gets first, who gets second, who gets third. I think it might come to the last day for this group, depending how the results go. Then, guys, Germany versus Curacao. It gave me absolute PTSD. 7-1. Curacao, they brought the vibes. They actually played phenomenal in the first half. They were playing really good. There were actually moments where I was actually concerned for Germany. I was like, Germany, you guys might end up dropping points here. And now, obviously, they went out there and absolutely obliterated them in the second half. But in the first half, Curacao was actually playing good. They were pressing really nicely. They were sitting back and handling the pressure well. They went out there, they conceded, but they never stopped playing how they were playing. They kept counterattacking, getting moments. Germany were open a lot of times, and they were getting caught up a lot of times. But Curacao weren't able to execute because obviously their talent pool isn't up there with Germany, right? So they don't have the players that can do those 1-2s or can go out there and break fast and go one-on-one with the keeper and score. They didn't have a player like that. But if they did, then Germany would be in very, very trouble. Like they won 7-1, but I'm a little concerned about how they looked open in the midfield and open in the defense. I don't think Jonathan Tah should be starting, in my personal opinion. I thought he looked the worst for Germany. I don't think he looked good whatsoever. I think he needs to be replaced by somebody. I think Undev came in and looked phenomenal, better than Kai Havertz. I know Kai Havertz got a 2 goals and assist, I believe, but Undev got 2 assists and a goal, and he looked phenomenal. He came in there and I think he got an assist. I think practically like the first 5 minutes of him being in the game. And I think his goal and assist ratio right now, I think is like he gets a goal or assist in 20 minutes of every game he plays. So why is he not starting? Because I hate to break it to you, Kai Havertz ain't as good as that guy. I'm sorry. He looked terrible and I know you guys gonna look at the stats and be like, oh my God, Kai Havertz had a good game. He didn't. He was stopping a lot of their first half momentum. He was messing it up a lot for them. Schlotterbeck, though, guys, I was telling my boy Cause was a big Dortmund fan. I was telling him, yo, I don't think you guys are gonna have Schlotterbeck for much longer because Schlotterbeck played his butt off. I even said, yo, Schlotterbeck's gonna score a corner goal, and then 20 minutes later, he ends up scoring a corner goal. So I think Schlotterbeck, guys, for a left side of center back, they're hard to come by, especially a very, very good and talented one that could play ball to feet and can go out there and be a threat offensively as well as defensively. So I think Schlotterbeck, guys, will end up playing himself into a bigger not a bigger team, because I don't want to disrespect Dortmund, but I think that he will be ending up at a team like in the Prem or in La Liga. He's definitely going to be moving on, I think. Netherlands Japan, guys, and wow, what a game. Netherlands Japan absolutely delivered. The Japanese fans, the Japanese team surprised me, guys. Brazil did play against them, and I knew that they were a good and solid squad. But my, oh my, they looked phenomenal in this game. They were playing nice 1-2s. They were on, they were looking good. They were looking solid. I'm not obviously gonna say that they're gonna go to like the quarters or something. I think that they're gonna have a very good World Cup. I think they're gonna give a lot of teams trouble, like they gave Netherlands trouble. So don't be surprised of how they play against Netherlands and they go out there and play against another team and look just as good against any other team, because they look good and they are phenomenal, and they're feeling themselves right now. They haven't lost in a while, so they're feeling themselves and they're ready to go. Sweden visits Tunisia, guys, and Sweden absolutely obliterated Tunisia. So much so that Tunisia already fired their head coach. One game in, you already got fired, my G? How you get fired in the first day of the job? Like, it's not like you're a country that we're like, oh my God, Tunisia, you lost to Sweden? Like, I'm pretty sure we all said that Sweden was gonna lose. That was gonna beat them, excuse me. Now, did I think it was gonna be a 5-1? No, I didn't. I thought I'm not a fan of Graham Potter. We all know why, because he was a Chelsea coach, So I'm not a big fan of him. But he went out there and absolutely cooked with Sweden. And Isak's back doing his signature celebration, telling him, go get this guy, because this guy can't guard me. Shout out Isak. If you guys don't know, that's my boy. That's my dog. You know what I mean? It made me really excited to see Isak go out there and actually score and look great. And he looked healthy. He looked ready to go out there and put a performance up. And he actually did. He played phenomenal. And I think he's ready to have a great tournament. And I think he's going to go out there and have a great tournament. And I'm excited to see what Sweden do. I'm excited to see how far they can get. And yeah, guys, I think the first weekend of the World Cup was something that lived up to the hype. I think that it started off slow, maybe with the Canada game and the Mexico game, but I think once it started picking up the pace, the World Cup is here, guys, and it's arrived, and it's giving us moments already, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I got that World Cup fever. This is the first time I woke up, feeling good that it was a Monday. You know what I mean? So, boys, I'm excited. I am excited. And with that being said, guys, that's it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Be safe. Deuces. Goodbye. Peace.